Hey guys, how you doing? I'm back again with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure you guys join the family. Yes, I'm gonna use a different deck of cards today. These cards right here are hard to shuffle. Yeah, they are. So what I tend to do is I tend to just use like a little bit at a time, but I'm gonna try to see if I can use all of them at once. But yeah, y'all, so today's video is gonna be about if the doctors in Brooklyn Hospital, if they intentionally tried to kill my son during surgery for their sacrifice. And look what flew out, child, before I could even answer the question. The Fool card. Yep, look what flew out. Yeah, so by the way, my baby, he went and he had surgery, and yeah, he was like 4 months old, and it was real, like, I'm telling you, like, so, like, when we was at the hospital, you know what I'm saying, the doctors, they were acting real, like, funny, like giving me that funny look, like, acting like I was stupid and dumb, and then, you know what I'm saying, know what was going on, like, the way that they was talking to me, and, it was just crazy. And then it, so basically he went in and he had like a hernia on his private area, because he was born premature. He's normal and everything, but he had a little hernia area in his private, so that had to get removed. That's something that premature babies, they tend to get. And then another thing was he had to also it was something with his belly button, and then he got circumcised at the same time. So when he went in and had the surgery, he was about 4 months old. And the first time they gave him the surgery, when he came back after surgery, probably like the next morning, something like he was, I think he was like coughing up, like he was like the way he was coughing, and because it was something that popped, they didn't do the surgery properly, so they had to put him back under the knife and do the surgery again. It was they had to do a second emergency surgery. It was a second emergency surgery they had to do within less than 24 hours, and they had to put him back under anesthesia and anesthesia to put him to sleep. And for a 4-month-old premature baby, that is like crazy, because you gotta understand, even some adults can't even handle that type of pressure on their body. So they put him back to sleep the second time. So when he came back up after surgery the second time, tell me why he was all pumped up. They had him all like doped up and stuff like that. And like it looked like he was like swollen, his stomach was swollen, like it was like crazy. They had him like real doped up, tubes all down his nose, like he couldn't like they had him doped up. And then the thing was, though, even though he was already doped up, because when he came from surgery the first time, he wasn't sedated like that. He looked at normal, but the second time oh shoot, that's confirmation. Trying to fall, child. So yeah, so he was real like doped up, and then they tried to and with him being doped up, they was trying to give him morphine, yo. And you know, like when people are dying, usually that's when they give the morphine. But to me, they was acting as if like he was like gonna die or something. They was like, he was already doped up, sedated. You understand what I'm saying? It was scary as hell. And then on top of that, y'all already trying to give him morphine on type of Tylenol. And then the doses of Tylenol that they was giving him was Tylenol that was for like a 12-year-old kid or something like that. And then they was giving him a higher doses of that. They was giving him a higher dose of what they give like a 12-year-old child, and they was trying to give him morphine. So you know what I'm saying, I was telling them like, yo, don't give him morphine. Like somebody got to give him morphine for the pain and all that. So I said, he don't need no morphine, he already doped up. You know what I'm saying? And it was like crazy. And then like it was nurses from the other side coming over to see what was going on and stuff like that. So you could tell that they probably thought my baby was gonna die. But I told the nurses, I was like, nope, y'all is not gonna be giving my baby no freaking no morphine. So they stopped giving them that. Then they was trying to give him Tylenol. I couldn't get them to stop giving them like the Tylenol, but trust me, I was watching them nurses. And then to make a long story short, right before when he went into surgery, let me tell you what happened, right? So my baby 4 months old, right? I went in the back and I asked the doctor if hold on. Yeah, so anyways though, I went to the doctor and I asked him, I was like, I wanted to get my baby I wanted to get him, okay, so I wanted to make him a bottle. I asked the doctor for some water. Mind you, the baby 4 months old. This was during COVID, right? Tell me why the doctor that did surgery on my son, he took a cup of a cup of coffee that had coffee in there, and he took it and he poured it out in the bathroom sink, rinsed it in the bathroom sink, poured it down the toilet, then put water in it and gave it to me to give to my 4-month-old baby to make water with for his bottle. Ain't that shit cold? It's cold. It's cold. So yeah, it's crazy, right? Holy Spirit and angels. Did the doctors at Brooklyn Hospital, did they try to sacrifice my son for their financial gain? And then one of the card, this is why I appreciate the card reader so much, is on YouTube, because they said that the anesthesiologist, when they put him back on the surgery the second time, that they didn't even have the anesthesia on. So my baby basically felt that knife. For him to survive was a miracle. Was they trying to sacrifice my son? Look what flew out. The Empress. And you guys know the Empress always means yes. Queen of Swords in reverse. I stood up for what I believe in. I stood up for my baby. I fought for him, and I made sure they didn't kill my son. But you got to understand, I wasn't in the room with them when they did that surgery, so I couldn't fight at that moment. But then you got the Page of Wands. The information that I did know, I used that to the best of my ability. And then you got the Two of Cups, which is also a yes card. They tried to kill my baby, child. Too many cards flew out. Hold on. They try to kill my son. Did they was the anesthesia not working? Was the anesthesia not working? Ten of Pentacles, King of Swords. Yup. It wasn't working. Yup. And then you got the swords. Then you got justice, because there needs to be justice to this situation. Just messed up, man. Holy Spirit and angels. Why did they want to try to sacrifice my son? That flew out heavy. Yup. Ten of Cups for money. The Hierophant in reverse. Yup. For money. Ace of Swords. Yup. Ace of Swords. Yup. Ace of Swords. It's crazy, man. But people will do for money. Well, what is going to be their overall punishment? How is God going to overall punish them for what they've done? Let's see. 5 of Pentacles. Yep. They're going to mess with their finances. And they're going to have strength. Because they try to use magic, the magician. They try to use magic to be in the sun. Yep. And that's going to cost them a tower. Then they're going to be trying to run from the tower that God's going to put in their life. Yeah, child. It's crazy, man. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yep. And let me ask one more question. Was my son basically was he like was he like dying at that time? Was he actually dying before God saved him? King of Cups. Yep. He was. And did me telling them not to give him morphine, did that save him? Did that help save his life? Did that help save his life? Yep. 8 of Pentacles. It caused a change. You got Lovers in reverse. But yep, it caused a change. Yep, pretty much. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and make sure you guys join the family. And until next time, guys, peace.